On November 16, 2015, Donald Trump formally announced he was running for the office of president. At the time, most people didn't take his candidacy seriously. But not only did Trump win the GOP nomination, he went on to clinch victory in the 2016 election. Love him or hate him, Trump proved celebrities shouldn't just be brushed off as novelty candidates in presidential elections. Just as Arnold Schwarzenegger had done before when he became the governor of California, Trump showed that fame and widespread recognition can be used to one's advantage to win over the masses. So, join Facts First as we take a closer look at a few names you just might hear a lot more of in the months leading up to the 2024 election. Kris Jenner. While she certainly would have more than enough resources to attempt a presidential run, it looks like Jenner was only joking around when she announced her 2024 run on TikTok. Hopping aboard the popular Kris TikTok trend, Jenner made a video with a caption that read, "I'm so excited to finally announce ... The video quickly garnered 56 million views and over 12 million likes. Howard Stern. At the end of June on his popular SiriusXM radio show, Howard Stern announced he would consider running for president next year if Trump was the Republican nominee. Stern's announcement came right after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. He told his co-host, Robin Quivers, that after that landmark decision, he'd probably have to run. He went on to express his opinion that what's wrong with the country is most presidents are trying to push too big an agenda. He said the only agenda would be to make the country fair again. On his list of things he'd like to accomplish include eliminating the Electoral College and appointing more Supreme Court justices. On June 30th, 2022, Fox News reported Howard Stern had chosen actor Bradley Cooper to be his running mate. This isn't the first time Stern has dabbled in politics. In 1994, he ran for governor of New York on the Libertarian Party ticket, but withdrew from the race after refusing to disclose his finances. Kanye West. As you may recall, Kanye ran for president in 2020, but unsurprisingly, he lost. Recently, however, he's been dropping hints indicating he might be up for another run in 2024. In April, he dropped the track Keep It Burning with his buddy Future. The song's first verse includes a lyric about running in 2024. So while West hasn't officially announced his intention to run again, it wouldn't be surprising if he did. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The idea of The Rock being president has been floated in the media for years after the actor and former wrestler said he'd consider a run in 2017. In 2019, the Run the Rock 2020 campaign committee was filed with the FEC. That made him an eligible candidate for the 2020 race, but he ended up never actually running. Many began to wonder, however, if he'd be willing to give it a go in 2024. Unfortunately for those who had their hopes up, The Rock seemingly put these rumors to rest in October of 2021 when he made a post on Instagram stating that despite immense public support for his candidacy, he didn't know the first thing about politics, and although he has some leadership qualities, that doesn't mean he'd be a great presidential candidate. Seemingly having a change of heart, however, sources close to The Rock reported in May 2022 the actor was once again feeling motivated for a presidential run and that he was excited about giving it a go. According to OK, Dwayne is serious about a run, and even though he lacks the credentials, he's willing to take a course in political science to prep for a prospective run. Johnson has previously told Stephen Colbert he would need to first get some experience and understand policy before announcing his candidacy. According to sources close to the actor, he's been feeling motivated to help people and has been upset by all the division happening throughout society in recent times. Beyond that, The Rock reportedly feels like most politicians are, quote, a bunch of losers. Diplo. On July 4th, 2022, Diplo shared a photo of himself rocking a patriotic Budweiser beer stars and stripes shirt, along with a caption that read, "Dear America, you've been letting me down a lot lately, but you can always turn this shit around. Also, I'm running for president. Diplo 2024. Camila Cabello offered Diplo her support in the comments by saying she'd vote for him. Likewise, Paris Hilton endorsed him by leaving a fire emoji. Ellen DeGeneres. According to a poll conducted by entertainment site Ranker, Degeneres ranks near the top of celebrities that people would like to see one day become president. While she hasn't announced a 2024 run, and such a thing doesn't look like it's in the cards, she did briefly discuss the Ranker poll on her award-winning talk show. She mentioned she loved private planes, so part of being president appealed to her, but she explained she has no political ambitions. If she were to become president, however, she said the first thing on her agenda would be to close the gender pay gap. Ellen further added that her wife, Portia de Rossi, would make for a beautiful first lady. Will Smith. In 1997, the Fresh Prince said that the presidency was something that was in his sights. He told one reporter he just needed 10 years and then he'd make that a reality, provided he could squeeze in an NBA championship before then. While Smith accomplished neither of those things in that time frame, in 2016, he brought up the topic once again when that year's election fever was in full force. Smith was quoted as saying that with all the crazy stuff being talked about in the news lately about walls and Muslims, he felt like he was being called to the political arena. While Smith may have at one point seriously considered getting involved in politics after slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars in 2022, those aspirations likely went up in a cloud of smoke. Tom Hanks. After The Rock said he was running for president while hosting SNL in 2017, Hanks dropped in to say he would be Johnson's running mate. Meryl Streep later said Hanks should be the one leading the ticket, since in her opinion, no one knows more about history and statesmanship than he does. But unfortunately, Hanks was never seriously considering a presidential run at that time, and since then has given little indication he has any interest. George Clooney. Once again, this actor hasn't made any solid plans to run for president in 2024, but he has expressed interest in pursuing such a path in the past. During the 2017 Venice Film Festival press conference, Clooney was asked if he'd like to be president. He responded by saying that such a thing sounded like fun. Matt Damon chimed in to say that he'd like anybody to become the next president of the U.S. as soon as possible, clearly indicating his disapproval for then-current incumbent Donald Trump. While Clooney didn't mind briefly entertaining the idea of becoming president one day, he later said he'd prefer it if celebrities didn't run for office. That way, quote, someone who actually knows how to make policy could do so instead. So is Clooney 2024 a possibility? Probably not, but one can dream. Now it's time to hear from you. What celebrity do you think would make a good president? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to FactsVerse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content. By the way, if you haven't joined FactsVerse as a member yet, be sure to look below this video and click the join button. By becoming a paid member of FactsVerse, you'll get access to exclusive video content that you won't find anywhere else. This includes some of our more mature content that isn't suitable for public audiences, which includes topics like Hollywood actresses who posed for Playboy and some of the steamiest moments in movie history. Plus, you can enjoy these videos completely ad-free. Our biggest fans will notice they also get badges next to their name when they leave comments on our videos. We pay special attention to comments from our members, and so do other viewers. So if you want exclusive content from FactsVerse or inside access to discussions with other community members, click the join button to get started for just $4.99. There are hours of members-only videos waiting for you, with new videos added every month. And we're actively working on bringing even more features to help fans like you connect with other members and get more of your favorite content. Just click join, and we'll see you inside the membership tab.